Wait, before I start this, you guys are like, why does she have on a hat, a jacket? I notarized, and I'm doing mobile notary today. So I am fully dressed because I was walking out the door and I stopped to do this. So no, I didn't do this just for the live before anybody start on that. So let's get right to it. The stimulus check. Everybody has been on Facebook going crazy. What's going on with my stimulus check? I didn't get it. Somebody claimed my kids. So let me tell you, I only go off of CNN and MSBN websites. Those are like major news websites, and they drop facts. Anything that I put on my status or on my live, I have researched, and it's all facts, guys. I know someone who has personally went through it. I'm not going to relay any information to you guys based off of he say, she say, or what I read. I research any information that I bring to you guys because I always want to make sure I'm bringing you the correct information. First, everybody needs to go to the website. Let me give you the website. It's www.4, the number 4, irs.gov. www.4.irs.gov. That website, you can put in your information and find out where your stimulus check is going. Get a pen, write it down, go back, www.4.irs.gov. Before you log on to that site, get your last year, or if you're using 2018, either your 2018 or 2019 tax information. You will need the correct address that is on that tax information. You will need your adjusted gross income. You have to have those two things with, of course, your social security and your name. If you type in the wrong address, if you type in the wrong adjusted income, it will lock you out and you will not be able to get this information. Again, if you're using 2018 or 2019, have those documents in front of you. If you type in the wrong information, the system will lock you out. You need, again, name, social, your adjusted gross income, which some of you guys know this AGI, and you also need your correct address that was filed on your taxes, not where you may live now, what's on that paper. If you don't put that in right, it's going to lock you out. Everybody needs to go on there, unless you did your own taxes. Go see where your stimulus check is going. This is facts, okay? What I'm about to say is facts. It's not he say, she say. I'm not saying all tax preparers will do it, but there are a lot of scammers that have done taxes, and they will not care about getting you your money. Okay, this is where the problem is coming in at. If your tax preparer, we're talking about if because me and Jasmine had this thing earlier. When I do taxes. When I do taxes, I put your own email in. I put your own telephone number in. Your money goes right to your account. I never see it. I do my taxes, and I deal with mostly people I know, but I do my taxes on a trust basis, meaning either you pay me up front, or if you don't have it up front, I'll get my money on the back end when you get your refund. That's how I do my taxes. A lot of preparers, especially that have an office that do bukus of taxes, they don't do it like that because, of course, some people won't ever bring the money back. Therefore, when they do your taxes, your refund comes to them first. In most cases, it goes to them. They take out their fees, whatever they charge you, $400, $500, $600, whatever, and they cut you a check for the difference, or they'll put the difference on a card. If that has happened, it means that your refund went to their account first. So I'm not saying all tax preparers, because everyone does it different, but a lot of tax preparers have your refund go to their account. They take out their fees and they give you whatever the difference is. Some of them steal your whole refund. They don't give you shit. Excuse my language, but I'm kind of agitated this morning. But then the rest of them that do it right, they may issue you a check or they may issue you money on a card. The bottom line again is that money has been filtered through their account to get to you. When that happens, now that we know nobody predicted when you did your taxes in February that we were going to be getting this stimulus check, this virus was going to hit, and everything was going to be crazy. Therefore, you not thinking. Now the Treasury is dropping all of this money. For a lot of people, this is facts. I'm talking to people who have called or went to this portal and found out their money, their stimulus check, has gone to their tax preparer's account. This is not he say, she say. These are people. One of them is my daughter. I have not India, my other daughter. I have asked her to tap in. A lot. That's the sixth person today that I know. 6 people that I personally know that went to this portal and found out that their stimulus check has already been deposited into their tax preparer's account. What you can do is pray to God you have an honest tax preparer. And if this has happened, they can issue you your money. They can. Or it may be a situation where now, if they're scammers, they have your stimulus check. I'm not quite sure how all of that will be worked out in the end. But what I'm saying now is do not sit on your ass and assume your money is coming tomorrow or Friday or you're not getting the money. A lot of the people or scammers depend on us not having people like me put this information out here, other people who is putting it out here, or they depend on us not figuring it out. Hopefully your let me see if what you call is on here yet. Okay, so Keisha saying hers wasn't sent to her account. And that's what I'm saying right there. So can you tell me, Keisha, did you go on that portal and see the account number where yours went to actually? Because what a lot of people are saying is when they go to that portal and they put in their information, the account number that it's saying is not theirs. So what you need to do is look at your old tax papers. At the bottom of your tax papers is gonna, if you have a direct deposit, at the bottom of your tax papers is gonna tell you where it's gonna have an account number and a routing number. That is either your account number, or it could, if you use TurboTax, it's your TurboTax card information number. If it's not a TurboTax card information, if you use this is the bottom line, so I don't confuse you guys anymore. Pull out your tax papers right now. While I'm talking, carry the phone and go try to find your tax papers. Go into your email, get your tax papers out. If you look on the first page where it's telling you how much you're getting for a refund, at the bottom of that page is going to directly say account number and routing number if you have already set up a direct deposit. If you have no idea what that account number is at the bottom of that paper, your check has gone somewhere else. Your stimulus check is gone to that account, and you need to get to the bottom of that account number. Reach out to the tax preparer who did your taxes this year or last year, and you need to see. Again, everybody needs to go to www.irs.gov. It does not hurt to look up your information and see where your stimulus check is going. If it's an account number that's showing up that you have nothing, remember an old account number, because again, if you didn't file this year, we're talking about 2018, you may have switched banks and accounts. So before you freak out, you need to remember, okay, where was I banking at when I filed this? If you have the same banking account information, Cash App information, if all your information is the same and that account number that's coming up on that portal is not yours and you don't know anything about it, baby, your money is going to that tax preparer. Hopefully you could catch it and type in your information real quick and stop it. But you need to check. Come on, guys. Don't sit around and assume I didn't qualify for it. I'm not going to get it. Everybody should be getting this stimulus money because I don't really know too many people that made over $75,000. So if you made under $75,000, you're getting this money. And you need to try to catch your check and make sure it's going to the right place it's supposed to be going to. Okay, if you disagree, if you haven't filed in years, you need to get with me, and I need to try to we got to work something out. We got to do some things. So call my phone. That's not a live thing. Call my phone, and we gonna figure something out. Keisha, that's what I'm saying. If that account number on your portal, when you went into that portal and you don't recognize that account number, your tax preparer had your taxes go to their account. And I'm not saying they did something right or wrong. A lot of them do. We did not predict that this was going to happen. So the normal thing for most preparers to do is send your refund to their account. They take their fees out and then they give you the rest. The problem with that now is their account is the last account the IRS has on file for you. So you have to, if the check has already been sent, then now you need to call your preparer and ask them where's the money, or what's going on. Are they going to send it back, or are they going to send it to you? If it hasn't been sent out yet, you need to right now get off of this live and go type in your right account information so you could catch it. Okay, so I will double check the website and I will put it on the thing. Even if it's not the www.irs.gov, but when I went on www.irs.gov, but you have to remember 60 million people was getting checked. So worst case scenario, I will double check it. www.irs.gov, we know for sure that that's the right website. But the other one, I'm pretty sure is right, but I'm thinking it may be having a little problem. Yes, Miss Riley, I'm about to get to that in 1 minute. But my main thing is I wanted to just keep emphasizing, I want everybody to go to the website. Even if I'm not giving you the website, go to Google. Everybody know how to use the phones. Go to Google and type, how can I track my stimulus check, and get the website right from Google. Because I'm not going to stop the live right now to double check that, but go on Google. We can Google anything. The next thing is, let's talk about who's not eligible for a stimulus check. Let me see. No, scratch the portal for you right now. Go pull out your taxes from this year. If you filed this year, pull out your taxes and look on the first page and see if your deposit and direct deposit information is your account. That's the easiest and simplest way to see a lot of this is go get your taxes, pull out the first page, and see where your money is being directly deposited to on like the first, whatever that page is, to tell you how much money you're getting and a breakdown of everything, your fees and everything. At the bottom of that page, it's going to tell you direct deposit information. Now, who's not getting a stimulus check? I know it's been a lot of confusion about, okay, all college kids, this person. So basically, let me tell you the three main groups of people that I have found out. If you are an elder and you get Social Security, if you live with your parents, even if you don't, if your parents have claimed you, not your parents, your child. I'm sorry, guys, I don't want to confuse you. If you are an elder on Social Security, but your child, that you live with your child, or your child is mainly taking care of you, you will not get a stimulus check because you haven't filed independently. You are considered your child dependent, but any dependent under the age of 17, over the age of 17, I'm going to mess y'all all up. Let me start over. If you are an elder, whether you live in a nursing home by yourself or with your kids, if your child, which a lot of kids do claim their parents because they start providing or caring for their parents, they end up claiming their parents. If you are being claimed as an elder on your child's or anybody else's taxes, Well, you get it if it's your husband or wife situation, but if your child is claiming you and you're 60, 50, whatever, so even if you have Social Security, if you went under your child's taxes as a dependent, you won't get it. You won't. If you are in college, now this is a key, tricky point. They say college students won't get it. That's not true. There's a gray area in this. My kids are in college. My kids work. My kids file their own taxes. They have received the stimulus already. So it's not saying all college kids. It's college kids that parents still claim them. So, you know, some kids, even if you making, you work at Starbucks and you only making $10 an hour and you only working five hours a week, your parents may still claim you because it's more beneficial on their taxes to get your college break and your college credit. So they won't let you file independent and get $20 back in a refund when they can file you on their taxes and get $1,000 back. So once again, if you are a college kid and your parents claimed you on their taxes, if you're working or you only worked a piece of job and your parents said, hey, Bobby, I'm claiming you because I need this tax break for all the college tuition and whatever. No, Bobby, you will not get a refund, a stimulus check. However, if my kids, you know, make good money. So now they were better off. They're single, you know, they don't have kids. So they were getting hit all year with taxes. It was more beneficial for them to file their own taxes and get their refund back now. They, in turn, qualified. What it comes down to is if someone else, if you're over the age of 18, 17, it actually stop at 16. So if you're over the age of 17 and someone else has claimed you on their taxes, no, you will not get a stimulus check because you are not an independent taxpayer. You are a dependent. You will not get, once again, a stimulus check. So not all college kids is going to come down to if you're a college kid, whether you file your own taxes and whether you went over to your parents. The third big one is child support. If you owe arrears in child support, not if you're current and you've been paying, you're fine. If you have back child support, you will not receive a stimulus check. They cut off all the other garnishments with this. With this stimulus check, you know, like I said, I've been researching. If you owe student loans, you'll still get a stimulus check. If you owe back taxes from a long time ago, you'll still get a stimulus check. They will not touch your stimulus check for any kind of debt unless it's child support. That's the only offset. It's called an offset. The offset is when they take your money for whatever. They have turned off all offsets for this money with the exception of child support. No, I'm not saying, if you don't take care of your kids and the kids is not with you and you're not seeing the kids, it is what it is. I know some people, you know, my brothers included, that basically the kids live with them, you know, joint custody, whatever. I have friends on here. It's been so much woofing all day on Facebook. No, I don't agree with you not getting the child support, but at this point, we're not going for right or wrong. We're talking about it is what it is. So if you owe back child support, stop looking for the stimulus check. You won't get it. I think we went over that. We went over checking it. I don't really, you know, those are the main things that everyone seems to be confused about is, yes, you need to check and see where your taxes are going. I know 6 people right now who taxes went to their tax preparer. Unfortunately, 4 of them haven't even been able to reach the tax preparer. So they're in a situation where their stimulus has already went there and I don't know. Okay, the website I have is www.4. I screenshotted it, but I can't go out. But if it's a portal right now, I'll just give you www.irs.gov. They have a portal out now where if your information is wrong, you can go in and correct it. The main thing you guys need to understand is to correct any information, you need to have your adjusted gross income for the most recent year you filed taxes. You need to have your adjusted gross income. You also need to have the address that was on your tax papers when you filed. Go to www.irs.gov, and they have a portal there where you can update all of your information. Now, what I am unclear of is if your stimulus check has already went to, now if your stimulus check goes to a closed account, well, I saw something last night that kind of was like, if you overdrew an account, okay, and you let it close, overdrawn, if your check goes to that bank, to the closed account, apparently it's up to that bank. They can take out whatever fees you owe and then send it back to the Treasury. Now, JP Morgan, they have already came out and said they're not going to do that. But just so you know, you guys, that's another FYI. If your direct deposit is going to an old account and you overdrew that account and that account is now closed and it's still fees attached to that account, some banks will take out their fees and then send what's left back to the IRS and the Treasury, and the Treasury will send it back to you. The best thing I can advise any of you guys to do is go onto the website, the irs.gov website, and try to update your information as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible to try to see it. I done hit the wrong thing, y'all. With the same thing with self-employment. If you did self-employment, and we're just talking about the stimulus right now. If you did self-employment and they end up owing you any taxes you did where you got a refund, guys, I wish I had it in front of me. Go get out your tax statements right now. Go get them out right now. I'm supposed to be going to notarize documents, but this is so important to me. Go get them out now. Look on the first page, the page that has it has a breakdown. It says what you owe, your adjusted gross income, your federal refund, your state refund. It says all of that. At the bottom of that page, it's going to have direct deposit information. First, you need to see if there's any direct deposit information for you. If it is, look at the account number. If it's not your account number, your TurboTax number, your Cash App number, more than likely it's your tax preparer number, and you need to go to that portal and update it. irs.gov. Or just Google, guys, because I don't want to log out of my live and lose it. But if you just Google how to check my stimulus check, it's going to give you, don't click on anything that doesn't say irs.gov. Disclaimer. Only click on links that says irs.gov. If that's not the website, it's because probably some scamming stuff going on. But if you Google IRS website to track my stimulus check, you'll see it. It'll come up. Now you just have to be patient because y'all have to remember it's over 60 million people that's trying to do this. And that's the thing, Ms. Hawkins, if it was already deposited into the wrong account, I have to do some more research on that. I will when I get back from notarizing the documents because I'm honestly not sure how that will work. Unfortunately, I didn't get wind of how many checks were going into tax preparers accounts until today. And that's why I'm making this live to try to help and stop any ones that can. I don't have the exact information on what you can do if it has. I will research that and can you let me know? Can you tell me if it was so I can have, a lot of people were saying that that's not true. And I have a lot of people like you that said, no, my money was deposited into the wrong account. If you know your tax preparer who prepared it last year, my best advice I can say right now is reach out to that person and ask them. I have had a couple of people who reached out to their preparer and the preparer will be sending them the money. Hopefully you have an honest preparer. I can't really speak on that because I'm not sure how that will work if it's already deposited. I'm trying to help people that hopefully do not have this information and know this is what's going on. If you go on Facebook today, it's just crazy how many people are just mad because their stimulus has went to the wrong place. Guys, listen. I'm not trying to, we have to learn how to handle our business. If nothing else, this virus should have taught each and every one of us, handle your business. I'm not telling anybody they're right, they're wrong. I'm just saying we have to get better at handling our business. We knew the stimulus checks was coming 3 or 4 weeks ago. I have been putting stuff out there. Check your account. Check to see where it's going. Check that. We have to not wait until a crisis like this is hit. Your check is gone, your money is gone, and now it's, how my grandma say, I don't mean to offend nobody. But guys, we got to get on our shit more. That's the bottom line. We are so behind as a race because we have to get on our shit more. When this first hit, I kept telling people, go check, go check, go check. Now we're in a situation where we're all scrambling. The checks has been deposited yesterday, and a lot of people are going to lose out on their money because you just didn't go check. Please, guys, let this be a lesson learned. I'm not saying nobody take the $1,200 L. Let this just be a lesson learned to handle your business. If you have a business, go get an EIN for that business. A lot of people, okay, let me jump around for a minute. If you don't want to hear me nag, get off the live. But this is the bottom line. A lot of us black businesses could not even apply for the grants and the loans that's out here because we don't have EINs for our business. We're getting the money. We're putting the money cash in our pocket. And now it's $2 trillion in loans and grants out here that we can't even qualify for because we've been pocketing the cash, not filing taxes, didn't even bother to take 10 minutes to get an EIN. So now in the government eyes, you don't even have a business because you never got an EIN. Go get your business an EIN, okay? I don't care if it's little, if it's small, if it's making $5 a week, if it's making $500 a week. Go get you an EIN. I play on Facebook too. That's fine, but best believe LB handle her business. Get off of Facebook today and go to the government website and get you an EIN for your business. Stop letting everybody claim your kids on your taxes. Now you got everybody mad because Bobby, Ricky, and Mike then claim your kids. Now they getting a $500 stimulus. Now they might not give you nothing. Handle your business. If you're not working, no one claims the kids. Let's stop all this greed and letting first of all, how y'all just giving out your kids social security numbers to any and everybody so they can toss you some crumbs. Now your kid get 12. He got a damn $5,000 of bills in his name because the person you gave it to claim to get your crumbs, to get your weed, to get your perks. Now they done messed up your kid credit before they even got it. Come on, y'all. We need to get ourselves together. Men, child support. I get it. And I know y'all gonna be mad, but it is what it is. Child support. Okay. I'm not talking about the dads I have a lot of dads who have joint custody of their kids. They're good dads. We're not talking about you. Well, actually, I am talking about you because guess what? If you have joint custody of your kids, or if you have full custody of your kids, the mama that went down there, got child support because she on welfare, okay, good, fine, whatever, I get it. At the end of the day, when that child came to live with you, and I'm not just preaching to the guys on here, I done told my brothers the same thing. A couple of my brothers who have had their kids with them full time but still racking up child support. Okay, put your blunt down for a minute. Take your ass down to the friend of the court. Set up a court date to explain to that judge, hey, I have the kid is living with me. Can I get this child support lower or reduced? Handle your business. I'm going to keep telling y'all that because we need to learn how to handle our business. All we want to do is get our ass on Facebook and complain about all this and all that, but we're not handling our business. Go down to the friend of the court. Get that child support reduced or dropped so you're not just racking up a $20,000 child support bill. But I'm going to be honest. I'm not talking about y'all, really. I mean, my biggest problem with y'all is not handling y'all business. But then again, let me jump on something else. Y'all go get with women who not even encouraging y'all to handle y'all business. That's another point, but don't nobody want to talk about that. You sitting there with Shaniqua popping pills with you, Shaniqua smoking weed with you, Shaniqua ain't telling you, baby, you racking up this child support bill. You need to go do A, B, and C, because I'm going to tell you something. It couldn't be my nigga. That's just period, point blank. If I'm with you and I find out this kid is living with us and you still, it ain't nothing else for us to talk about. We're talking in the car on the way to the friend of the court. So that's the problem. Get you a real woman who gonna be on your ass about things so stuff like this don't happen. If you mad, I'm sorry you mad. I love y'all and I'm coming to y'all on some real shit right now. Get you a woman that's gonna help you be on your shit instead of worrying about the girl with the fat ass that ain't gonna help you do nothing. If you are in a situation right now that you owe child support and the child live with you, I need you to, when this is over, go to the friend of the court and you set up a court date to lower the child support. To my little Johns and Rons that ain't taking care of the kids, shut the hell up. You ain't been doing enough for the kid. The mama need to check anyway. If you wasn't so busy trying to hide the kid and help take care of the kid, you will be getting a stimulus check. So if you ain't taking care of your kid and you mad because you ain't getting a stimulus check, we don't care. Because the bottom, I mean, I had my ex, I don't want to say my ex-husband, but whatever. I thought his kid was his nephew for the longest. Didn't even know it was his son. So it's like y'all be doing some weird off the wall stuff. Well, this is the consequence. You don't get a stimulus check. That's it. Y'all would rather deny a kid than take care of a kid. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. So while you're denying the kid, this is what happens. You don't get a stimulus check. Handle your business. We need to handle our business more. If we handle our business more, all this ranting and raving on Facebook wouldn't be happening right now because our shit will be together. Listen, this is all I can tell you. I done made this whole live about this stimulus check, and I'm going to go do my little notaries and everything I got to do, and then guess what? I'm going to come home and still see the same damn people on Facebook complaining, ranting and raving. Listen, stop going to any Joe Blow and get your taxes done. Period, point blank. Every year, y'all let somebody else, they can give you the best deal. They can give you a $5 rib dinner if you come to them. Listen, go to one place. Go to one person. That's where a big problem is coming about. Y'all can't even find a damn person who did y'all taxes last year because every year you hopping around. Come on, y'all. We got to pull it together. Try to start going to the same person. Matter of fact, learn how to do your own damn taxes. It ain't even that hard. TurboTax plugs in most of the numbers. So take the time out. We're in quarantine. You should be able to have something new to do anyway. And now that's a challenge. If you stressed out because you don't even know what's going on with your stimulus check, you need to make up your mind right now that I'm about to learn how to do my own shit. So I don't have to go through this again. Learn how to do your own taxes. If not, stop bouncing around. Secondly, stop letting everybody claim your kids. Stop. If you ain't worked, fine. You don't get it. Stop letting everybody claim your kids. That's just the bottom line. Third, I want y'all to get EINs for y'all businesses, okay? Because a lot of y'all got successful businesses right now that is hurting, that may close down. It's so sad and unfortunate. You know why y'all business may not survive? Because out of this $2 trillion that Trump just said here, I know the economy messed up. Here go $2 trillion. They said only 8% of us black people can get it. You know why? They didn't say have an EIN today. Oh, they know what they doing. They said you had to have an EIN as of February 15th. So it wasn't no backtracking. You get it? So it wasn't we can run and scramble and get one today. If you didn't have it on February 15th, you don't even qualify for a loan, for a grant, for none of this stuff that's out here. So we messing ourselves up just not handling our damn business. And that's what's so hurtful and irritating. I'm not trying to preach to y'all, but I'm just saying, get y'all shit together. If anything, all of this crazy stuff that's going on, one thing everybody should be walking away saying is, I have to get my shit together. So if you got to go back on this live, because I really have to go, listen, I'm about to go handle my business. I'm trying to help y'all along the way. If you I'm gonna go double check the website and I'll go drop it in these comments. The bottom line is, see, and I have like 3 people, AZ, tap into and let me know. I have like 3 people or 4 people on this live. If you go back and watch the comments, that's saying theirs have been already deposited into an account that's not theirs. Your checks are going to your tax preparer account. Please don't get on my live because this is why I'm getting agitated today. Because I try to drop the information. Lord Jesus, I try to drop the knowledge, and then here comes people, oh, that ain't true. Oh, that ain't happening. Listen, my kids and me done got our shit. So I have no reason to get on here and say the wrong thing or say something that ain't true, something that ain't a fact. All I'm trying to do is help y'all, but y'all got to want to help y'all self. Stop telling me what ain't true when I done researched it. They are sending your money to tax preparers' accounts, okay? If you're a tax preparer and you did it right, and that kudos to you. I applaud you. Thank God for you. Thank you for not stealing people money. If they did not, if you didn't do it, good. But it's a lot of niggas that did, okay? So we need to stop getting on people's statuses and live saying what's not true, and it is. They are sending people money to the tax preparers' accounts. If you start contradicting that, what you're gonna do is have people sit back and not follow up on their stuff, and now their money is gone. Guys, go check and see. If it has already been deposited, you need the tax preparer that did it. You need to reach out to them and ask them, did my money come to your account? If it came to their account, I'm praying that, you could work something out with them. This is the time where, it is what it is, because it's a hard time. So tax preparers, if you're on my live, don't play with people money. Right now, at the time to play with people money. It's a lot of broke people that was depending on that $1,200. So you got to ask yourself, is it worth stealing this $1,200 if they know who you are and where you live? If their money is going to your account and they reach out to you, give them their shit. Period, point blank. Ain't nobody got time for all that right now. This ain't the time to be stealing and scamming. So if you got their money, give them their shit. That's the best thing that I could tell you to do, because it couldn't be me right now, because we all need it. However, check, guys. Check and see. If it has already went to another person's account, reach out to them. If they not willing to give you the money or send it back to the treasury, I'm not sure how that could be fixed. Once I get back from notarizing my documents, I will check into it and see how or if and see. But I can tell y'all right now, it's 60 million people that they're dealing with. Filing a fraud claim right now saying that your money went to the wrong account, you probably going to be to the back of the line, and it's not going to be right now before you even, still do it. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be a quick resolve, because there's so many tax preparers that they have to try to get their checks out, because we got our checks. Next week, the next wave is the Social Security people, not the elderly people. I'm saying, if they file their own taxes, but the SSI people with direct deposits, they're next up. So it's like round after round after round. So I don't see anywhere in between all of these rounds for them stopping doing fraud things. That might not be something they get to May, June, July. I'm not sure. But what we're trying to do now is prevent your check from going there. If it has, I would suggest reaching out to your tax preparer first. I'll try to get some kind of fraud information where you could submit a claim and put it on my status later, but I'm not sure how that will work. Man, guys, my bottom line about all this is handle your business. Don't wait to the last minute. When they first said these stimulus checks was dropping, I had all of my kids, I did their taxes, but I pulled out everybody's tax form. I verified the direct deposit information. I made sure A, B, and C. So we have to get more serious about stuff before it turns into a crisis, because right now this is just like we already in a crisis. Now we're in a super crisis because people waiting on their stimulus checks is finding out that it's going to a whole nother person. So I'm praying for anyone who is, and I cuss a lot, y'all, but I'm a very believer in God. When I get upset, I just get emotional. I do love you guys, and that's the only reason I stopped and took time to make this video, is because I do love you and I do want the best for everybody. I want everybody to win, but it's no such thing as a winning team without a coach who don't talk shit sometimes. That's just the bottom line. So please don't, if you take my video as offensive as the emoji say, it is what it is. But hopefully you take it in love and you realize that I just want to see us all win. If you have any questions, you can DM me. I will try to get back to my DMs once I go handle a little business that I have to do. Again, go to that website, irs.gov. If I believe that's the correct website. I had www.4, but people are saying that wasn't the right website. But you have to remember, is millions of people that's trying to get through. So it may just be a glitch in the system. Go, even if that's not the website, go on Google and type in how IRS website to check my stimulus refund. Don't click on any links or any websites that's not irs.gov. If it does not say that, do not click on it. It's probably a scam. So hopefully this information